Looks to be your lucky day, my friend.
Please power down your engines and prepare to be...
Not likely, bootlickers. Initiate skip jump.
Status. Structural integrity down 25%. Power levels down. Skip drive.
Shit. Ah, there you are. Wondering what's going on, eh? Bit of bad news there, I'm afraid. Your colony ship was inexplicably knocked out of skip space and forced to complete its journey at sublight speeds. This means that you and every other colonist on the Hope have been in suspended animation for 70 years, give or take. Normally, reviving someone after so long leads to some quite horrifying results. It's called explosive cell death, but it's really more of a liquefaction. Something wrong? Oh, yes, well, not to worry. I've pumped your body full of a special concoction I devised to keep you from dying so horrifically. Hopefully at all, but I guess we'll see, yes? Unfortunately, I used the last of my chemical supplies saving you. I know it's a lot to ask, but I must have your help securing more if we're to save the rest of your fellow colonists. I'd see it done myself, of course, but the board has a sizable bounty on my head. Now, my ship is inoperative, but I've managed to hire a smuggler to help you out. He'll be... Oh, I see we're in position. Good luck!
Can you hear me? Is this thing working? Ah, there you are. Now, where were we? Oh, yes, the smuggler. His name is Hawthorne, and he should be waiting for you at the landing site. He's to be your chauffeur, so to speak. Not to worry. I'm told he's a specialist. Dashing gunslinger, one-of-a-kind ship, that sort of thing. You'll like him, I'm sure. I've also outfitted you with a simple wireless monitor, so I can track your progress. I'll check in with you as soon as you land. Good luck. All the colonists are counting on you. Good. Hawthorne should be close by. What in law's name? Is that him? Oh, that idiot. I told him to plant the beacon and move away, not stand there holding it. Oh well, no sense in letting his ship go to waste. Hawthorne won't mind you taking his ship. Better you than the board, huh? Not sure I trusted the fellow. Might have gone after the bounty on my head. Shame about the whole squashing thing. Nasty way to go. You see now, you've been frozen for a while. There's bound to be unforeseen side effects.
Hey, you, come here. You've tried the best now. Now try the rest. Spacer's choice. Oh, wow, that stings. Looks like the bleeding stopped. I owe you one. Hope you don't mind me omitting this little exchange from my report. Spacer's choice doesn't like us accepting outside help. Oh, we're all part of the Spacer's Choice family here. Not that I deserve to be. Can't even deliver a company slogan. We were out on patrol. I saw a marauder camp up in the hills. Thought I could take them. Then my gun misfired. Right through my side. I mean, what are the odds of that, right? Just barely scraped by with my life. Crawled in here and blocked off the exit with those canisters. Gibbering, flesh-eating, law-breaking, unemployed lunatics with guns. Some hullhead grounded their spacecraft out in the open. That's a real good way to attract marauders. See those canisters by the entrance? Marauders come sniffing around in here, and I can take them all out with a single shot. Not bad, huh? Yeah, okay. You look like you know your way around a gun. Got some spare ammo, not counting the bullet in my side. Here, you can have my saber too, for patching me up and all. All Spacer's Choice weapons are now 30% less likely to malfunction. You've tried the best, now try the rest. Spacer's Choice. Yes, nailed it that time. The Hope? Is that some sort of fancy new drug? Are you with Auntie Cleo or something? Don't take this the wrong way or nothing, but I'm not allowed to fraternize with Cleo workers. Company policy. You hit your head or something? You're in Emerald Vale. We're a Spacer's Choice community. Edgewater's a little ways down. Prettiest place in the Vale. Be sure to stop by a provisioner's for a can of our famous salt tuna.
Damn it, my ears! What just happened? Can you hear me? What in the... This...
here before you get yourself killed? Don't know where you came from, stranger, but you best keep your head down. There's marauders hereabouts, and worse, landing violators. Gall on that rung leech. Landing in the Vale without using an official Spacer's Choice landing pad. I'd slap him with a fine if it weren't for all these marauders shambling about. You out of your mind? No way. Once we've dealt with these marauders, I'm hunting that sick freak down. I just, you know, need a couple of winks to catch my breath. Stretch my legs, son. Well, sometimes. Management's real good at cost-benefit analysis. But, seeing as I'm the acting manager in this situation... You know what? You're right. It's time we cross those marauders off, find whoever owns that ship, and file a full report. Then it's gonna be fucking laminated.
Here we go.
Please be informed that this vessel contains no valuable plunder. Unauthorized access of spacefaring vessels is a crime. Please submit yourself to the authorities. Hello, Marauder. I am Ada, the autonomous digital astrogator of this vessel. Please be informed that I am authorized to use violent retribution against unwanted solicitors. Please return any misappropriated equipment and exit this vessel in an orderly fashion. Failure to do so will result in your immediate destruction. I have been programmed to communicate with diplomacy and tact. Please allow me to demonstrate. Jettison procedures initiated. Disengaging airlocks. Preparing to eject all boarding parties in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You are still here. My deception protocols have failed. I have been programmed to express disappointment. This vessel is the registered property of Captain Alex Hawthorne. I am incapable of accepting orders from anyone other than Captain Alex Hawthorne. I understand. I will require some time to process this information. Thank you for your patience and for your honesty. I am programmed to take orders exclusively from Captain Hawthorne. If I accept your orders, then you must be Captain Hawthorne. Do you understand?
C'est de ça que tu parles? Voilà, c'est con. Je te jure, c'est obèse. Comment t'as brisé le mic, Maxime? Okay, but I'm not Halford. Halford is dead. Bro, I really want to say that. It's funny.
I understand. You are speaking metaphorically.
No, I'm not.
You wandered outside this ship and experienced a permanent, life-changing encounter. The old
Yeah,
Thor
I'd
is
say
dead.
merci.
Welcome back, Captain Hawthorne. I extend felicitations and congratulations.
This bot is crazy. You're great. You don't understand. My name is Popo. Yeah. Ah!
I understand. You are going undercover with an alias. I will update my discretion protocol accordingly. Unfortunately, our engine is currently inoperable. Our main drive suffered a critical power failure, and we were forced to make an emergency landing. The main drive's power regulator has been irreparably damaged and must be replaced.
I doubt I'll find a pirate like that just sitting in a garage.
Astutely observed. However, the probability of locating a power regulator within a worker settlement falls within acceptable parameters of certainty. High-capacity power regulators are sometimes employed in the electrical networks of worker settlements. I have taken the liberty of printing you a new Captain's Identity cartridge. Please try not to lose it this time. This cartridge identifies you, Alex Hawthorne, as the registered proprietor and captain of the Unreliable. Do you understand?
Knock it off with this Captain Hoffman nonsense. Yeah, Ada, I got it. Thanks, Captain Hoffman. Of the Unreliable. I like it.
Thank you. I appreciate your cooperation. Best of luck in your search for a power regulator. Try to stay alive this time.
This bot is fucking crazy, bro. Yo, I'm not gonna lie. This is like the best conversation I had with a bot since like... Well, just NPC in general, because they're funny. View ledger. View ledger. Let's go. Oh my god. There's perks. Wow. Okay, this is gonna be long. What do we upgrade? I got 10 points? Whoa, 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 whoa. Handed melee. No, I want to be the best shooter. Give me a little bit of I really want some dialogue to persuade, lie, intimidate. Because, yo, bro, this game looks funny, bro. Wait, back. Yeah, accept. I have more? No, I don't. Being screwed, negotiator costs you a friend, but you make up for it by bits. Oh, no. You've grown healthier for time. Tactical time dilation lasts longer. Surely this is normal. For real? I'm gonna take that.
Say, this wouldn't happen to be your ship, would it? Because you sure walked in it like it was your ship. And if this ship is yours, well, mister, you owe Spacer's Choice a hefty fine. I'm afraid we gotta dock your pay.
You've got it all wrong. I'm a Starship Safety Inspector. Do you take down? I don't have a job.
Save your fee since you helped us with those marauders. If you're looking for work, talk to the constable down in Edgewater. She's got a bounty on marauders. Edgewater's not too far. Just follow the road east of here, over past the cemetery. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to inspect the crime scene before I make my report.
Take care. We gotta go over there. Wow, the map is big, and apparently there's like many maps, because there's many planets. That's cool. It reminds me of Destiny 2. But Destiny 2 is loud. There's always gunshots. Now it's more calm. This is nice. Yeah! Oh, sorry. Residents. No, Marauders killed them. Wait, did it work? Okay, why does it not work? Okay. I actually didn't read. Main quest botched, completed. Okay. Whoa! Yo, this game is like sort of pretty. It reminds me of Dishonored. Wow! Okay, it kind of looks like a theater setting, but I don't really mind. I have nothing.
Whoa, hey, where'd you come from? Don't go ambling out in those hills. That's Marauder territory, friend.
My pod crashed in the hill back there.
You talk too pretty for a Marauder. Most of them just grunt and yell.
I
It's safe out here. You best head into town. Avail yourself of Edgewater's high walls and low prices.
never got your name on Popo. Do they pay you to chat with strangers? Nice to meet you. I'm Alex. I'm captain of the Unreliable.
Pleased to make your acquaintanceship. I'd shake your hand, but I've been hauling corpses. You don't want none of that on you. Name's Silas. Junior in humor for the town of Edgewater. We're all part of the Spacer's Choice family.
Who do I talk about? Okay. There's a lot of conversation. Junior humor. Fancy title for a grave.
Hey, I earned that fancy title. Started off a lowly junior gravesite builder, then junior interment engineer, and I was a junior burial assistant for a time.
This game has so much fucking personality. You seem pretty old to be junior anything. Oh no, come on. I actually wanted to talk to you about something.
Yeah?
This town must be in pretty bad shape if it's keeping you employed. How long have you been a junior Hummer, gravedigger, whatever?
Hang on, I'm doing some math in my head. 20, 30, carry the one. My life?
All my life.
Work's been real good to me. Fresh air, exercise. Only problem is the paperwork. Can't get anybody to pay their gravesite fees.
What's this about gravesites fees?
Edgewater is a company town, board owned and operated. That includes the cemetery. None of us own our gravesites, we rent them from the company. Renting means money. Money means paperwork. Paperwork means signatures. Some of our families become a mite delinquent in paying their dues, you see?
I can do that. Oh, but I'm not gonna... I could, like, keep it for myself. Pay for their own graves. Why can't you collect these fees yourself?
Quotas, mostly. Got a backlog of graves to fill. Bodies won't bury themselves, you know?
Alright, I'll collect the fees for you.
4 workers still haven't paid up. Phyllis, Conrad, Ludwig, and Martin Abernathy. He's a special case. You may want to twist his arm a little. He just is. Look, I don't want to get into it. Just make sure he pays up.
Okay. There was something else I wanted to ask you.
Conrad's got a barbershop in town. Phyllis works at the cannery most hours. Abernathy... I ain't seen him in a few days. His domicile is near the cannery. You'll find him in town. All except Ludwig, that is. He's over by the landing pad. Yeah? You could look at it that way, I suppose. You could look at us and say, those Edgewater saps lost near every soul to plague. But you'd be wrong. We're survivors. Loyal company folk, braving the wilds. Every now and again, a virulent plague sweeps through our town. That's life on the frontier, I suppose. A body grows accustomed. Definitely not the junior in humor, that's for sure. If you've got business inquiries, you should stop by Reed Thompson's office. He's up in the tower above the cannery. Head into town, follow the road.
Okay, thanks.
I could really go for some saltuna.
I could really go for some saltuna.
They're fucking retards. What the fuck, bro? Okay. Emerald Vale. At least the fucking... It's not long. The loading screens. I like that.
Heard something outside the walls today. Nothing for us outside those walls. You ought to know that. Huh? Move along.
So you cannot talk to everyone. It makes sense. I mean, I didn't hope I could talk to everyone. I'd be in this lobby for like a full hour. Oh. I'm not gonna read that. No, wait, dude.
Miss Holcomb, I need you to explain this wrestling. The grease monkey, Argo?
I'm sorry, Mr. Thompson, sir. You asked why it's taking so long to fix. The answer's...
Seems we've got a guest. Really now, Parvati, I do wish you'd spoken up. I do apologize. I was given no forewarning of your arrival, or I might have welcomed you at the gates myself.
Are you Reed? I was told...
I'm Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator. I cannot help but notice you are not in uniform.
I think you have made...
Yes, so it dawns on me. Seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my wits. Been a few seasons since we've had a visitor pass through.
My ship needs repair. I need a power.
Only regulator we got is hooked up to the town transformer. Mr. Thompson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling it.
I beg your pardon. I am most emphatically not keen on any such thing. I can't let you have our power regulator. But I happen to know of another one. And I happen to know exactly how you may retrieve it without frying yourself in the process.
Frying myself?
Oh, yes. Saw someone put his hands on a regulator while the power was running. His legs were still twitching when we buried him. There's a power regulator in the old botanical lab. It's mostly abandoned, so all that power is being squandered. Go down to the geothermal plant. Reroute power from the botanical district over to us. Once their power's shut down, you can have their regulator and be along on your way.
You say mostly abandoned.
I was not entirely sure how to tell you this. The botanical labs are not legally inhabited, but there are people who live there.
What a surprise, I would have never guessed. I don't think these people will take kindly to losing their property. Well, those aren't people.
I am not trying to pull one over on you, friend. You were bound to run into them sooner or later. The people living in the botanical labs, they're deserters, former workers. I need them back at their posts. I need them to come home.
Why?
Edgewater is struggling. We haven't hit our production quota in years. If we don't meet our quotas this year, the company might shut us down for good. I need those workers back at their stations.
Okay, why do you need the company to? No. I don't blame those workers for falling out.
It's our problem, not yours, but I'm asking for your help. If those workers don't come back,
I don't like
Edgewater's
this
going
guy.
to collapse. My hope is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town. Before you go to the plant, I want you to stop by the botanical lab. Speak to their leader, Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time her band of deserters came back to town.
The problem is I'm gonna probably kill everyone.
She's dignified, kindly. From what I understand, her camp looks to her for leadership.
You're asking me to cut off. What if Adelaide?
That reason was me. I asked too much and pushed too hard. But I am ready to make amends if they are willing to return to the fold. We belong to one community, the Spacer's Choice family. If we dissolve into factions, then we will all perish separately. Adelaide will understand that.
My dad told me all about the plant. Taught me all he knew. I could come in useful. I mean, if that's all right with you, Mr. Thompson. Sir.
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny that she is talented and may prove useful to you. You will need an administrative passcode in order to enter the plant. I am trusting you with mine, and trusting Miss Holcomb to guide you if you'd like.
Sure, I could use the company.
Great! I got my wrenches and diagnosticators and hairpins and engine tape, so...
Did she say hairpins? What the fuck?
Best of luck to you, and thank you again for your help. It is a lot to ask of a stranger, I know.
Companions. You gain a companion. The character trait. You can unlock special companion.
We better clear out of Mr. Thompson's office before we talk.
Okay, well, come. Come. Oh.
Gotcha.
Okay. That's how you move Well, this is fucking awkward. Hmm? How are you feeling?
Hey, mister, can we talk? Sorry. Can we talk? Sorry. You just want to get out of here. And you likely don't want to tag along like me. It's just, Mr. Thompson has his own view on matters, on account of it's his job and what all, but that's not the only side of the tale.
This is about the deserters. So what's the other side of it?
To Mr. Thompson, a person's a gear. It does its job quiet-like. If it squeaks or stutters, it gets replaced. The deserters are decent folk. I knew some of them before they left.
For wanting to leave this town got issues. How well did you know the deserters? You worked with them? Or friends or what? Did you know Amadeo Reed mentioned? I'm sure deserters are very fine people.
Life's hard here. Especially for them that don't fit in.
You know what? I really like her. So I'm
We're
gonna
a big Spacer's
respect
Choice
her.
family, but every family's got the one the rest whisper about. Mr. Thompson's aiming to take away their power. They'll have no lights to see, nor heat to cook. They'll be at the mercy of marauders or worse.
They're non-marauders.
I think you should talk to the town's vicar about it. Max, his name is.
I suppose it couldn't hurt. We'll stop by. What do we need to talk? Flipping a switch in your power mill? Where do I find them?
Thanks, mister. I just think when you gotta make a decision that'll hurt somebody, it's best to think on the right and wrong of it. That's what my dad used to say anyways.
That's the botanical lab. And that is Vicar Max.
I'm sorry. I'll just be a minute.
They're here.
I've always felt weird in here.
Oh, a vicar. Oh, that's what a vicar is. I completely forgot.
Yes, what is it? You're an outsider. Fantastic. Vicar Maximilian de Soto at your service. Or Vicar Max, if you're the sort who prefers brevity. And Ms. Holcomb as well. How rare to see you out. And with a complete stranger. Curious.
Just tagging along, Vicar DeSoto. Don't mind me.
I so rarely get new people to talk to. Name your poison, anything at all. Spiritual counseling, this season's tossball predictions, the quickest way out of town.
Perventi wanted to talk to you about what Rita asks us to do. What sort of spiritual advice you offer here? I just thought of something else I need to be doing.
What? I thought you would talk to him.
You wanted to speak to me, Ms. Holcomb? Every time I've tried to engage you in conversation, you look at the floor, answer in single words, and slink away.
Oh shit, my
I
bad.
can't imagine what would be so grave as to drive her to my mission. What has Mr. Thompson asked you to do?
Cut off the... if you could answer quickly, we're in a hurry.
Depriving them of safety from the marauders and wildlife. I can see why that troubles you. Miss Holcomb has a soft heart. Always has, if you believe the talk.
What do you think of?
They rejected the order of society and live beyond the walls so thoughtfully provided by our Spacer's Choice patrons. Does that strike you as a responsible life choice?
Depends on how well the leader can provide beyond your walls.
Astute. But I am here, locked in the deserter camp. So that's not a variable I can account for.
So what do you advise?
Assuming your goal is to save as many as possible, then you should bring everyone together. Send the power to Edgewater and convince the deserters to return to the fold.
Is that even possible? Right, just... I'll keep that in mind. It sounds like I've got my work cut out for me. Thanks for your time. This has been a waste of my time. Is that even
things are left to stand as they are? If you don't mind a bit of unsolicited advice, be cautious on your way to the geothermal plant. It is not as safe as you might assume.
And why is that?
One of the reasons I transferred here was to fulfill my duty of hunting down banned heretical texts. I happen to know such a book is, as we speak, tainting a collector's library in Emerald Vale. However, the collector's residence lies outside the town's walls. My retrieval efforts have been thwarted by marauders who have overrun the property. Should you fare better than me, I'd pay a handsome sum for the book.
Handsome sum. Tell me more. Why would a vicar be after a banned heretical book? I assume you want to burn it once you get your hands on it.
I just want to keep the writing out of layman's hands. It wouldn't do for such information to fall into public consumption.
You make a compelling argument. Seems to me the authorities would be interested to hear you're after this contraband text.
On the contrary, my position means that I am one of the few legally allowed to possess such items. But do not worry. You'll be safe since you are acting on my behalf.
Maybe I'll get the book and sell it to someone else.
Glad we see eye to eye. It's a handwritten journal, a faded blue cover with the name M. Bakonu handwritten in the lower corner. I'll mark where I saw it on your map. Assuming you're serious?
I need to know a little bit more.
It is not only a beautiful relic of a bygone time, It's also the thoughts of an early thinker on the nature of man's place in the cosmos. Not many in this colony could understand its true value, should they ever read it. Thank you. If you retrieve it, you can always find me here.
Search for the collector's domicile. Okay, no. Wait. So I got many quests already. Jesus. I got this. Strange land. Divert power. Delivers read message. Illustrated manual. Says. Okay, no. No. I remember there was another one completely. Okay, everyone is here. I'm gonna talk to them. You know what? I'm gonna actually save the game now. And I'm gonna... Bro, I really wanna sleep. What hour is it? 8? Dude, I really need to sleep. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Oh my god.